Hi guys! During work, most of time, we are under a lot of pressure. This condition is extremely dangerous to our mental health. It leads to burnout syndrome, chronic fatigue syndrome, and other problems. To relieve stress from work, you need to give a signal to your body that it's time to relax. First, I give you 5 tips on how to stop feeling emotionally exhausted after a busy workday, how to distress and relax during your free time. But if you already have chronic fatigue syndrome, these tips also will help you. But the most useful information about how to get rid of this syndrome for good, I will give you at the end of this video, so watch it until the end. Tip number 1. Physical activity. Any effort will do. It can be power training, or just dancing to your favorite playlist. Have chin-ups, push-ups, yoga or jogging, whatever you like. Work out for 20 minutes or more. Tip number 2. Friendly communication. Short but friendly communication with people is very important to our brain. It gives a signal.
The world is safe. You can relax. The world is safe. You can relax.
Wish a good day to a cashier. Compliment your neighbor. Or discuss the weather with a stranger. Studies show that such weak social connection gives feeling of happiness and emotional well-being, even to introverts. Tip number 3. Laugh or cry. Laughter is an evolutionary mechanism to strengthen group connections, as well as regulate the emotional level. Watch an old comedy, or a funny video sketch, or even better, chat with friends. While laughing, we use special breathing relaxing technique, but to make it work, your laugh must be sincere. If you're not in the mood to have some fun, but on the contrary, you want to cry, then do not restrain yourself. Tears activate the parasympathetic nervous system and help to relax. Tip number 4. Hugs and cats. Hugging a person with whom you have a warm and trusting relationship can do wonders. Just 20 seconds and your hormonal balance will be normalized. Your blood pressure and pulse will decrease, and your mood will increase. If you have a romantic partner, then the same effect can be achieved with a just 6-second kiss. At the same time, pet owners confirm that pets bring them more support than anyone else. Pet a cat, even it's not yours, and this will normalize your blood pressure. If you have a dog that needs to be walked, you get a double effect: physical activity plus love. Tip number 5. Creation. Any kind of creativity, clay modeling, singing, scrapbooking, or playing drums, like me, creates a suitable atmosphere to express intense emotions, which helps you safely overcome a stress cycle. Schedule half an hour for a creative hobby. You don't have to spend money. You can find everything you need at home. Research shows that very next day, you will feel more energetic. These 5 tips will be enough for people who don't have chronic fatigue syndrome or burnout syndrome. But if you have one of these syndromes, it won't be enough. You should change your lifestyle, and I'll explain you how. If chronic fatigue syndrome appeared recently, you can try to cope with problem yourself. To do this, evaluate. How much do you work? Do you have days off? And do you have enough time on the weekends to relax? How long have you been on vacation? How stressful is the situation at work and in the family? Do you do physical trainings or at least exercise? In the early stages of chronic fatigue syndrome, an increase of physical activity and the balanced diet with a regular nutrition help to improve well-being. It is necessary to add 2 days off and proper nutrition. These days off are to spend on enjoyable activities or an interesting hobby. If there is a nervous situation at work, then think about changing your job for the sake of health. If you have frequent scandals in your family, you should change this situation. But how to do it is a topic of a separate conversation. To get rid of chronic fatigue, it's important to normalize your diet. Give up sweets and flour. Avoid gluten. Eat vegetables and fruit, as well as products rich in amino acids. The first step to recharge your energy should be a diet rich in all the necessary elements. Also, a varied menu is important for proper nutrition. And skip dinner. Then all digestive processes will be completed before going to bed. You have to adjust your sleep mode. Most people need to have a high-quality 6 to 8 hour night sleep. Try to go to bed and get up at the same time, both on weekdays and weekends. Thus, the habit will be fixed in the brain. It will be easy for you to fall asleep and will be pleasant to wake up. If chronic fatigue lasts for more than 6 months, or treatment by a therapist or a neurologist has not yielded results, it is necessary to consult a psychotherapist. Well-chosen treatment, in combination with proper daily routine and nutrition, allows you to feel good for many years. Hope this information was useful for you and you try to use it in a real-life situation. If you enjoyed my video, thumbs up! Join my channel for more interesting videos. Subscribe to my channel and you won't miss any of my new videos. Write me a comment and I surely reply to you. See you guys!